Hi friends, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Sanju and welcome to my channel English with Sanju. And it's reading time, so let's get your test of reasoning, something different from our usual videos. And I think this video will have the first 6 minutes of today's video, and remaining 3 minutes would be of another video. So let's begin. What is reasoning ability? I'll be slow so that it's comprehensible. Reasoning ability is the ability to solve a puzzle which has not been studied by you before. I'm really sorry about my voice, but it should get better in some time, a couple of days maybe. The important thing to learn is how to solve a particular problem. If you have made certain mistakes, you need not worry. Mistakes can be corrected later. If you start by trying to be perfect, you will be nowhere. Making mistakes, realizing them, and at the same time correcting them will automatically lead you to the road to perfection. In each subject, there is a way of approach sorry, which is both interesting and encouraging. The great men are often those who feel a strong interest in a subject and by accident or by experiment or through the influence of good teachers hit on the correct approach. It is the ignorance of the way in which a subject is tackled that causes geniuses to be regarded as a race apart. A more and more you study the methods of the great, the more commonplace do these methods appear. In reasoning ability, as in mathematics, there is an answer which is right and there's also an answer which is wrong. Although it does not seem to deal with anything definite. Imagination does not always give us the correct answer. Just give me 2 seconds. We can only argue correctly about things of which we have experience or which are reasonably like the things we know well. If our reasoning leads us to an untrue conclusion, the fault lies with our imagination. We must revise the picture in our minds and learn to imagine things as they are. The aim of this special booklet is to show how successful reasoning is possible. The first step is abstraction and second is imagination. Let us now consider an example of reasoning applied to objects which everyone has seen and can therefore imagine correctly. Two railway stations, A and B, are connected by a single track line. Owing to some mistake, a train leaves A and B at the same time as another train leaves B for A. There are no signals or safety devices on the line. Apart from exceptional happenings, one expects that there will be a collision. You will agree that you could have reached the conclusion by the use of your own imagination. It is certain, however, with your imagination, these were points which are overlooked But this did not in the least affect your answer to the question. Will there, will there be an answer to her question? Yes. Will there be a coalition, coalition? New word for me, a difficult word for me, in fact. For the purpose of this question, the trains and railway line might just just hold on, I've lost the track. Okay. For sufficiently correct for purpose in the hand. To sum up, successful reasoning is possible only when we have clear picture in our minds what we are studying. Imagination is developed and is made reliable present as something quite apart from everyday life. Powerful of reasoning can grow gradually and naturally, although practical contact with the real world. In the reasoning part of competitive exam, several questions are asked. The purpose is to assess your analytical ability. You are required to establish some definite relationship between these diagrams figures and then apply it to a new situation. The first types of questions are series, analogy, classification, etc. Similarly, we shall write answers figures as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 as A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 respectively. Also, we shall write clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise is CW and anti-clockwise is ACW respectively. The elements positioned at northeast corners disappear from odd numbered figures. The elements positioned at the southwest I hope the video was useful for you. Please like, share it with every person you know, comment for suggestions and feedback. Subscribe and ask all your friends to subscribe. Do take care of yourself, your family and your friends. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.